Alright everybody, this is going to be initial impressions of the Mancraft HPA AEG gearbox replacement. When you get it, this is the box it comes in. Kind of open it up. Kind of ominous first sign is it says good luck inside the box when you first open it. Wasn't quite confident by that sign. Anyhow, you open up the box. You get this funky looking gearbox or HPA engine and some spare parts. You get a selector switch, some spacers for when you're installing a stock. They say that you might need those depending on what your bolt length is, and 2 pistol grip screws, and then the bolts for the pistol grip, because this isn't actually threaded. So the part that you actually attach the pistol grip to is not actually threaded. So you have to somehow secure these little nuts that come in this tube here. Sorry, can't really show it very well. Basically this big red tube here, they use that there to secure the 2 nuts that come with it. And those nuts you have to pop out there and install in this grip here, and somehow keep them fucking secure while you're installing it. Anyways, so I got to play around with this for about a day now, and I gotta say that I'm not impressed for a number of reasons. One is it's a single shot only system. So you would think that the emphasis would be on precision, long range accuracy, well, which leads to basically a closed bolt system that does a precise delivery of air every time you shoot. However, due to the design of this system, oh by the way, it doesn't come with this hose either, it just terminates here. This is what I happen to have laying around. Due to the design of the system, however, I don't know if you noticed, when I just plugged in the air source, that nozzle now retracted. The default position is open bolt, and when you pull the trigger, it closes the bolt, injects air, and then when you let go of the trigger, it releases it. So the problem with that is it, as opposed to a closed bolt system, which gives the BB time to seat, this does not. So it's chambering a BB and shooting it down the barrel all in the same stroke, which inherently is going to be less accurate than a closed bolt system. And the second thing is, I don't know if you see that this bracket here is just kind of wiggling around. It's not actually attached to the main gearbox shell in any way, and that wasn't clear on their website, and by talking to them, there was no real mention of the fact that, hey, it's a 2-piece gearbox, but it's literally 2 pieces. This piece here is literally meant to only function as a method of attaching your pistol grip and putting a nut through here and attaching your stock to that bracket. The engine itself free floats inside the body. This creates a number of problems. One, well, how the hell do you install it? Which leads to problem number 1. They advertise this as a version 2 gearbox. However, more specifically, it's an M4 M16 only gearbox, not a version 2. Kind of upset about that because I actually bought this specifically to put in a G3. But anyways, well, why is it that way? The way that you actually get this to hold inside your gear or inside your body is by putting that pin there and that body pin there. And those are your only retention methods to hold this shell inside your metal body. Oh, and I say metal body because it doesn't specifically say that you can't, but I wouldn't rely on those body pins to be able to hold it securely inside of a plastic body shell. And so that's kind of it. Just as initial impressions, I will go ahead and put it inside an M4 body because I already paid for this fucking thing, and kind of see what kind of accuracy I get. But again, I just don't expect the consistency that you could get from other systems. One, it's not as securely mounted inside a metal body as you would by, I don't know, just using the normal fucking method of installing it with a 1-piece shell, and you get pistol grip screws, stock screw and everything holding it in place, and these pins are somewhat cosmetic. I mean, they do serve a function, but they're more cosmetic. So that way you don't have to worry about tolerances within your various metal bodies as much. Anyways, yeah. So, don't have high hopes for it, but price, I believe it's like $270. I had to wait like 2.5 months from the day that I paid for them until I actually got it at my door, so not exactly stellar turnaround time. And again, the big limitation is well, one, M4 M16 only. It's not version 2 technically, it's M4 M16 only. And because there's no cutout up here, the metal body shells that use those tabs, well, good luck getting that installed. But again, just M4 M16 only, and well, we'll see how it turns out. Thanks.